China sought to reassure foreign corporate chiefs of the country's business potential when Vice Premier He Lifeng met with the heads of Apple, Pfizer, Mastercard, Cargill and others on Sunday. The Commerce Ministry statement, in fact, also said that Lifeng also met with pharmaceutical firm Eli Lilly, medical device company Medtronic and specialty glassmaker Corning. Now, Beijing is in fact keen to woo foreign investment amid heightened geopolitical tensions. This as policymakers try to boost domestic consumption in a slowing economy to offset the impact of Donald Trump's US tariffs.
Have you ever used the DeepSeek? The DeepSeek, of course.
US President Donald Trump awarded Boeing the contracts to build the US Air Force's most sophisticated fighter jet yet, handling the company a much-needed win and even boosting its shares. In fact, the next-gen air dominance program will replace Lockheed Martin's F-22 Raptor with a crewed aircraft built to enter combat alongside drones. Protests at Tesla dealerships across the US continued over the weekend, drawing hundreds of demonstrators calling for billionaire Elon Musk's ouster from the federal government, in fact. Now, Musk has been tasked by the Trump administration with cutting the country's federal funding and its workforce. In Boston, some 200 protesters held a peaceful demonstration on Saturday, even breaking out into song outside the Tesla showroom at the Prudential Center on Boylston Street. But attacks on property carrying the logo of Musk's electronic car company are cropping up across the US and overseas even. Several more violent incidents have included Cybertrucks being set on fire in Seattle and shots fired at a Tesla dealership in Oregon. Johnson & Johnson has laid out plans to raise US investments by 25% to more than $55 billion over the next 4 years as a threat of drug import duties by the Trump administration compels companies to expand their manufacturing operations domestically. Now, the pharmaceutical giant said on Friday it planned to build 4 new plants as part of its investment, one of which would be set up in Wilson, North Carolina, where it officially broke ground earlier in the day. Now, J&J did not disclose where it plans to build the other plants. Meanwhile, the 25% increase is compared to the company's investments in the past 4 years. At least 2 investors said most of these investments were already planned by the company. And oil prices slipped again on Monday as investors assessed the outlook for ceasefire talks aimed at ending, in fact, the Russia-Ukraine war, which could very possibly lead to an increase in Russian oil to global markets. Brent crude futures were down 25 cents, or 0.4%, at $71.91 a barrel. Meanwhile, US West Texas Intermediate crude fell 20 cents, or 0.3%, to $68.08. And the dollar drifted just below a 3-week high versus major peers on Monday as traders cautiously awaited clarity on US President Donald Trump's next round of tariffs, or the Tariff 2.0 round. The euro rose slightly following 3 straight sessions of declines, while the yen edged lower against the greenback, pressured by a rise in US Treasury yields.